Top of the morning to ye on this here St. Patrick's Day after. Welcome back to That's Rank, your home for food news and reviews. My name's Chris and welcome to the St. Patrick's Day Hangover edition of the program. I'm gonna keep my energy a little bit more low-key in the early going. Not so much for me, I'm not much of a drinker, but for you. Consider my current soft and soothing tone the equivalent of a nice greasy breakfast and a long early afternoon nap. I can't promise that it's gonna last, but for now, I gotcha. Unfortunately, the green hat was the only green thing I had in my entire wardrobe, so we're gonna celebrate the luck of the Irish with the Hartford Whalers today. Of course, my beloved Whalers actually never won anything, so this isn't actually all that lucky. I've also got a couple of boxes of limited time editions of Lucky Charms, and nothing screams St. Patrick's Day like hearts, stars, clovers, diamonds, horseshoes, 8 pints of Guinness, and a couple of potato eaters getting into a scrap with one another. Now, of course, the only thing that we're going to be drinking here on the channel is cereal milk today because we are responsible adults together. And as responsible adults, we're going to dive into these boxes of children's cereal, specifically Lucky Charms with honey clovers and some weird mashup of Lucky Charms with cinnamon toast crunch. Now, you might recall, I think that cereal mashups are dumber than the plot of Interstellar, but when Cinnamon Toast Crunch is concerned, I'm prepared to be a big fat giant hypocrite. Seriously though, Interstellar, did we really need like a full half hour of just floating behind a giant bookcase? We were already like 6 hours into the movie, just get to the end already. All right, for today, I'm gonna start with these Lucky Charms with honey clovers. And fun fact, when I was a kid, this sort of throws me back because they had at one point these little green trees that were inside the Lucky Charms as marshmallows. I was probably tied into Earth Day or Tree Day or I don't know, maybe Christmas. It was a pine tree thing. Anyway, I thought that the trees were great because, like Fruit Loops, I was pretty sure that every single marshmallow tasted different, and the green trees at that time were my favorite. I'm not ruling out that the sugar from the marshmallows, though, had completely melted my brain. Also, while we're talking about long-lost marshmallows, bring back the blue diamonds already. I was irrationally mad in 1994 when they got rid of them, and to be honest, it's 2022 and I'm still irrationally mad about the missing blue diamonds. If they thought that changing the moon from yellow to blue was going to make it better, well, marginally so. I really do like blue. Blue marshmallows, Blue's Clues, Eiffel 65, definitely not blue waffles. So from what I understand, based on this lovely picture on the front, the honey clovers aren't actually a new marshmallow that's inside here, which is usually the direction that they take. Instead, it's full-on replaced the pencil shavings that we know as cereal. You know, I think that's a brilliant decision. The actual cereal is the worst part of Lucky Charms by far. And did you know that you can actually buy the marshmallows in bulk now? I'm not even kidding, like tons of bulk stores actually carry them. Just do that instead of buying Lucky Charms. You'll thank me later. I also recently found out that they've teamed up with Jet Puffed to make actual Lucky Charms full-on marshmallows. Now, I don't know that they're gonna be the same without being fully dehydrated and slightly crunchy, but if I see them, I'm gonna try them. With you, of course. All right, let's grab a bowl and pour one out for Lucky the Leprechaun. Now, he's not actually dead, but given that it's the day after St. Patrick's Day, let's just assume that he spent the day both looking and smelling like a rotting corpse. Ooh, it's marshmallow heavy. Nice. What do you think that Lucky drinks on St. Patrick's Day? Do you figure it's Murphy's, Jameson's, Orchard Thieves, maybe even Bud Light? Comment below with your best theories. I'd love to hear from you. All right, there you go. That is a bowl of the cereal with the golden honey clovers in there. And I think that it's actually a much more vibrant looking cereal than the usual dullish gray matter that makes up a usual box of Lucky Charms. And while I do really like the golden color like a lot, I think it makes the cereal itself look a lot more appealing. The one knock that I've got against it is that the grayish hue on the usual cereal makes the marshmallow stand out a whole lot more as a result. The marshmallows don't quite pop nearly as much inside these honey clovers, but if it tastes good, you know what? I don't care. Sure, I get a nice mix of all the marshmallows in there, because they definitely taste different. I'm a little bit on the fence. It's actually a little bit weird. So even though they said that these honey clovers are made with a splash of honey, I'll be honest, I still expected it to taste like normal Lucky Charms cereal. These are bringing something completely different to the party. They're like the weird new kid in class, and he's here on his first day. Everybody's sort of eyeballing him, hoping that he's going to be cool, but so far all you've learned about him is that he's really into marbles. You know, he's talking about his cat's eyes, his red devils, swirlies, tigers. He cannot stop talking about his marbles. You even know about the time that he won a speckled party marble at his old school during a game of Scrambles, Keepsies, Losers, Weepsies. Did that marbles analogy help you at all? Probably not. I'm just trying to talk this through right now. What it is that I feel like these clash. Like the honey clovers are really good and they could be their own standalone cereal. I don't think that it goes hand in hand with the marshmallows though, if that makes any sense to you. The marshmallows feel like they're fighting with the cereal for attention. You know, those little freeze-dried pebbles inside the original cereal might actually serve a purpose. They make the marshmallows taste better. I'm still eating it though, because I like it. All right, let's check out some reviews quickly. We'll start with Christopher, who gives us 5 stars and says, it's cereal. You know, Christopher has given me a lot to think about. Meanwhile, Jess also gives these 5 stars and says, great with milk. I bought them as a gift for my husband. Every time I buy myself something on Amazon, I get him something tasty. Now, Jess, if you're looking for something tasty on Amazon, have you considered this delicious looking poster of an old woman with asthma? All right, so we got 1 box down. Good, but maybe a little bit disappointing. I can't imagine that this next one is gonna be though. Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's like 5 of my favorite words all coming together in one mishmash of awesomeness. But can they coexist inside the same cereal? You know, there's only one way to find out. Okay, so they literally combined the Cinnamon Toast Crunch dispenser with the Lucky Charms dispenser. I was kind of curious to see if they would just mix the marshmallows directly with Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, because I think that that would be amazing, but I'm not overly shocked that they left these stupid little things in here that nobody else wants, because how else are they going to sell it? Need some marshmallows in here. This one's not as marshmallow heavy as the other cereal was. Lots of marshmallows, but the other one was like, God, 40% marshmallows? I was so proud of them. It's a 3-biter. You know what? The Lucky Charms is actually dragging this down in a weird way, but the Cinnamon Toast Crunch is in there like, no, I'm not gonna let you desecrate my good name. And it's holding the fort. What a fighter Cinnamon Toast Crunch is. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the greatest breakfast cereal in the entire world. You could mix dog kibble in here and it would still probably come out a winner. Of course Cinnamon Toast Crunch is great. Of course the cereal is great. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is never not great. Now, I would provide you with some reviews of this cereal just to get some contrasting opinions in here, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like anyone else on the planet has taken the time to do a write-up of this cereal. We didn't even get a middle-of-the-night intoxicated review last night. So you know what, hang on, I'm gonna improvise. Barely functional and blackout drunk reviewer Beer O'Goggles gives these 8 stars out of 5 and writes, hey, you up? Now in terms of what I think of this cereal, despite the fact it's great, just go get normal Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This cereal might be novel, sure, but necessary? Absolutely not. Meanwhile, if you'd love to have a nightcap with me, consider subscribing to my channel and going through my entire backlog of episodes. I've eaten all kinds of stupid food over the course of my time on here, far dumber food than this. And of course, by subscribing, you'll be the first to find out whenever new content drops on the channel, and we're only starting to scratch the surface, my friends. With barbecue season right around the corner as well, expect to see a lot more footage of me outside, being experimental with the grill as the summer progresses. Thank you, of course, as always, for your ongoing support. I'm going to catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.